It was a morning like any other, and I woke up to the loud sound of my alarm. Rubbing my eyes, I sat up, feeling a bit lazy. Come on, get up, I told myself, pushing past the urge to go back to sleep. I stumbled to the bathroom to brush my teeth, wash my face, and take a quick shower to wake up. When I came out, I noticed that my room looked like a tornado had swept through. Probably slept too well last night and messed everything up, I mumbled to myself. So, I started tidying up, folding the blanket on the bed, organizing the scattered books, and wiping down the desk. Once I finished, I looked around, feeling quite proud of the clean and organized room, ready to tackle the day. Next, I headed to the fridge to find something for breakfast. After searching a bit, I decided on 2 big pieces of meat that I had prepared the day before. Gotta fuel up for a long day, I thought. I put the 2 pieces in the oven and waited as the delicious smell began filling the room. A few minutes later, my breakfast was ready, perfectly cooked, warm, and smelling amazing. I sat down to enjoy my meal, feeling totally satisfied and thinking, this breakfast is definitely enough to power me through school today. However, despite my confidence, I ended up being slow getting ready and I arrived at school late. Walking into the classroom, I tried to be as quiet as possible, as if moving slowly would make me invisible. But no, my classmates turned to look at me, and my teacher gave me a little smile as if to say, "Welcome, our most dedicated student." I sat down and tried to focus on the lesson. Our teacher was really passionate, often adding funny stories to make it interesting. But no matter how hard she tried, it was still morning, the time when everyone felt sleepy, especially after a big breakfast like mine. After a while, I glanced around the room and saw my classmates starting to nod off. One girl struggled to keep her eyes open, but eventually, she gave in and drifted off. Another classmate even dropped her pen, which made a loud clunk as it hit the desk. No one could resist the drowsiness except me. Determined to be the model student for the day, I kept myself awake. Every time my eyes started to droop, I reminded myself, stay awake, the teacher is watching. And sure enough, my teacher occasionally glanced at me with a look of mild surprise, as if she couldn't believe I was the only one still awake. During the most intense part of the lesson, my teacher was explaining something important, and I began to feel proud. I'm the only one still awake. She must be secretly impressed with me, I thought, feeling quite accomplished. Finally, the lesson ended. My classmates slowly woke up, still looking a bit sleepy. One of them looked at me curiously and asked, "How did you stay awake, so dedicated?" I laughed and joked, maybe it's because I had 2 big pieces of meat for breakfast, enough energy to fight off the sleepiness. Everyone burst out laughing, and even the teacher smiled and said, "Tomorrow, let's all follow the student's example, a big breakfast to avoid nodding off." The friendly exchange brightened everyone's mood, and that day became a memorable one. I left the class with a smile on my face, thinking maybe tomorrow I'd have 2 more pieces of meat to keep up my record of staying awake. And that's a wrap on my exciting school day. Through all the funny moments and sleepy mishaps, I learned that a hearty breakfast not only fuels your body, but also helps you avoid those unwanted nods in class. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of my upcoming fun and hilarious stories. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.